If you can't hit a pitch shot, you can't stop yourself from hitting the ground before the ball, you can't stop yourself from topping. If you're just missing contact, you need to know that divots are good. What's a divot? The club hits the ground, creates a chunk of grass that comes out of the ground. You don't need a big one. You need somewhere between a small one and a big one. The club needs to hit the ground to hit a good shot. If you just hit a shot and not hit the ground, the ball's not going to go in the air. Okay? That's number one. If you don't hit the ground, you're not going to get the ball in the air. Number two is making that divot happen in the right spot. Making sure that the club hits the ball first and then bottoms out and hits the ground after. This is the little more difficult one. There's three things that can go on. We may not have a good finish position where our weight goes forward, our weight goes to the front foot, back foot on the toe. Even on a small little pitch that's 20 or 30 yards, you need to have motion that goes laterally. It can be a turn and shift to the side. Your swing plane might be off. Coming from a swing plane of coming from the inside, the club has a tendency to bottom out before the ball. You don't want to be out to in or in to out. You want to be on plane, but coming from the inside makes us hit the ground before the ball. If you unhinge your wrists too soon, you create this hinge. If you unhinge too soon, the club hits the ground before the ball. Those are the three main reasons why we hit the ball or the ground before the ball. You combined the two of having a divot and having weight shift, good swing plane, unhinging in the right spot. You combine the two of those things and a divot, your fairway shots, your pitches, your power with the driver, everything gets better. You increase distance. You'll have a better ball flight. You'll create more spin. Your bunker shot will improve. You need a divot, and you need the divot on the left side of the ball. Huge. Why can't you do it? Well, there's a few other things that's going on. If you have a weak grip and you're slicing, this is a huge influence on not having those two pieces. If you have a weak grip or if you have an open face throughout your motion, you're going to do things to not make it slice. You're going to want to stay behind so your face squares up. Well, that's going to create mishits and not having your divot and not having the divot on the left side of the ball. Strengthen your grip, work on making sure that you fix your slice, then take those steps to improve your contact. If you're not making the ball go high enough and it's constantly in your brain, you're going to want to try to create loft to make the ball go in the air. Don't worry about the height. Make good contact. If the ball's not going high enough, use a different golf club. Get a driver that fits. Create some loft by having good equipment. Make sure the flex is the right shaft for you. If you're using too stiff or not enough loft. Get rid of your 3-wood. Make sure your fairway shots are with your 5-woods and 7-woods. Get rid of your 3-iron. Your 3-iron is a wasted club. Get your hybrid, get your 7-wood or 9-wood. Then make good contact, making sure that you have your weight going to your front foot, your hands are staying ahead so you're not unhinging too soon, your path is on plane so you're not coming from the inside, making sure that the low end of the club is pointing to the target line, and then make sure your posture stays in the shot. This is your key to having divots consistently. Okay, if your posture is coming out and you're not skimming the grass, stay in the shot. Don't try to create loft or power by coming out of the shot.